I'm very, very pleased to be here for the simple reason that not only do I endorse the declaration, but you have an advocate in me. And that advocate comes free of cost because these policy issues is something very close to my heart, and I have been advocating it over a very long period of time. The only thing I felt which was missing while I was reading and going through it was when we are talking of various solutions, then we must talk about waste to energy solution as well. And when we are dealing with all these things, we must discuss. When urban planning, I really admired the fact that traffic management, etc., has been put as part of energy management, which mostly is neglected. But another aspect is waste to energy in segregated manner and decentralized manner, which also should form part of smart grids, and especially when we are talking of gas grids, not just the energy grids. And in that, colony-wise, if we can segregate the organic material and methanization process be used, then probably a very large section of wasting the energy which goes to the landfill, and also the fact that you are importing gas from wherever, and the cost of transportation itself will go down. And that is at a very, very small level. As a member of parliament and representing Delhi, I'm trying to implement the idea for past 1.5 to 2 years in my constituency. The piped gas is something I have successfully almost achieved, not 100%, but almost there. And the reason being, I asked the GAIL, I said, why is this taking this kind of time? Because this should happen with much larger and greater speed. They said various agencies for digging the pipes on the streets, and you need to get various permissions. That's one hindrance. And the other hindrance is lack of skilled manpower for drilling. And gas drilling is may sound very simple. Plumbing is very simple exercise, considering all these scientists, great scientists in the gas and energy sector are present here. But I feel the gas plumbing at a skill level is a very specialized job. And if we connect this to the Skill India campaign, which the government of India has taken up, so not only will we be providing extra jobs, but also we will be efficiently managing our systems. At a smaller level, that the village we are supposed to adopt as members of parliament. In Adarsh Gram, I've adopted a place called Pilanji, and that's my plan, that for a place like Pilanji, it should be gasification of the organic waste, because the moment we achieve gasification of the organic waste, we will be dealing with two major issues. One is the pollution. The second is dealing with the pollution on the spot and cutting the cost of energy, because in the entire discussion, whatever I could be part of, though I missed out most of the other deeper research-based papers and things, but whatever discussion we had from the experts this afternoon, I learned that we are looking at two major things. One is, in an efficient, affordable manner, energy apartheid needs to be removed. And from political apartheid to energy apartheid is what the world is moving towards. And removing that is also, or lacking, not being able to achieve that, both result in political destabilization of the region. And the entire destabilization that we are watching in the Middle East somewhere is connected to the energy requirements of the world. And I feel very strongly that policymakers need to be part of this entire process. The second part, which I felt when we are dealing with managing the resources, the other resource management has to be population management. And when we are discussing everything and we are talking about synergy, that various aspects of energy management need to be looked into, then managing population also has to be part of the same synergy program, and only then can we achieve the requisite results. The third thing which was going through my mind was that very basic law of energy, that energy is constant in the world. Potential energy plus kinetic energy is equal to a constant. So if we are dealing with that constant, we need to have efficient means to utilize the wasted energy into usable energy. Because no matter how you look at the energy circle, the circle will find its way and gets completed. And in that completion of circle, a lot of energy becomes a kind of energy which is not reusable, or the cost of converting that energy into reusable energy is very high. And in that entire process, that every form of energy, if can lead to a usable form of energy, will result in conservation of resources and result in sustainable development. And I think that is the theme we all are working on, and that is the theme about which this Congress was all about. I'm happy to have been sharing the dais with some very, very eminent people from the field. Happy to be part of the declaration which has been made, and I can assure you, not only will I forward the declaration, but at an opportune moment, wherever my intervention is required at the policy network, I would definitely assure you of my constant support. Thank you very much.